Hi everyone, my name is Laura, as I told you previously. This vlog is going to be about BookCon and my experience and what I got from it and if I enjoyed it. I'm in New York, I'm in Long Island, so it was really close. And I went really with no expectations, not knowing what would happen. And I had a blast. I'm definitely will plan better and I'll give you guys some tips at the end of the video. But everything I show you was totally free, which I did not expect going into BookCon or ALA, which is called the other side of it. But this part that I went to was open up to the public, which I thought was really cool. So I got there, and the first hour I was like, oh, you know what, maybe it won't turn out as well as I thought it was. But the first book I got was Rowell's Landline. The way I got it was that I waited on this line for maybe 15 minutes after a panel, and I waited on and I got it. I love Rowell. I read Fangirl by her, and I was a big Harry Potter girl, and that was just my total generation. But yeah, no, I'm really excited to read this, and it was a choice between this or getting the audio. So I chose to get this, and I'm really excited to read it. Another book on my long list. During that, I met a girl who was talking to me and giving me some pointers, and she gave me, let me see if I can find it, The Jewel by ewing. And it's basically like a dystopian novel. She had 2 of them, so I got it for free. And I'm again really excited to get into this. But yeah, so this is another one I got totally for free. I actually didn't even get it, someone gave it to me. And then, this is just one I picked up off the table. I don't even know anything about it, but it's called The Majesty's Dragon, which I'm really excited. I love fantasy. That's pretty much all that I read is fantasy and young adult. But yeah, I'm excited to read it. It's written by Naomi Novik. So again, a nice book. I also got this book. It's Alison Richman's The Garden of Letters. I met the author and I got my book signed, which I thought was really cool. And it's a period piece in Italy, 1943. She signed it for me. So I'm really excited to start this. And again, another thing to add to my list. But I love signed copies, so that was kind of exciting to me. I also met this author, which is so not my genre, but I'm going back to school to be a teacher in the fall, and I might be working with teenagers. So this is a book, again, I got it signed, but it's all about beyond texting, the fine art of face-to-face communication for teenagers. I thought this would be an interesting read for me to read when I'm working with that age group. I got it signed as well. But I met her and she seemed like a really cool person, so yeah. And this is just, it's not really a book, but it's kind of just a summary of books. Hider, Seeker, Secret Keeper, A Hero Complex, Stone Cold Island, and Boundaries of Ava, which is just some summaries. So if I like the summaries, I'll probably check out the books when they come out. This is their fall sampler. And then, this is the only book I waited online to get signed. It was The Diviners by Libba. I got to meet her, and I read this book. I read it previously. I loved it. I was really excited to see where the next one goes, and she signed it for me, which was awesome. So, and the new one comes out in, I think, October. So this was just one that I got. I really, really liked the book. So, again, I was really excited to get that. This one, A Place Called Home by Philip Gunley. I met him. He didn't sign it, but I don't think he was allowed at that point. But yeah, I was really excited to read this. It's kind of like a romantic comedy, I think. It looks really interesting. Now here is the fun ones that I think are fun because they happen kind of unexpectedly. I told you before I went to, I got the book from one of the panels. I also got to see the Danielle Fishel panel, she has a book coming out in the fall, and for anyone that doesn't know, she plays Topanga on Boy Meets World and now Girl Meets World. I got to go to her panel, which I was really excited about. And I also got into the Holly Black and Cassandra Clare panel. It was really interesting. Maggie seiefvater was also there. And I had just started reading Raven Boys by her, which I really liked. So Holly Black and Cassandra Clare are writing a novel that's coming out September called The Iron Trial. And this is the book I got for free, and I'm so excited to read this one. But I really want to wait until I finish reading the entire Heavenly Fire series, finish reading The Infernal Devices, and then read a few of Holly Black's before I start this. But this is another one that's really high on my list to read. And another one that I got from that panel was Sinner by Maggie seiefvater. It's a prequel, I think it's a sequel series to her Shiver series, which again, I'm really excited to start. So again, these are probably a little bit more down the line because I haven't read these authors yet, but the panel really impressed me, so I will definitely give it some credence, and it was free, so that's always awesome. And this one was just really funny. It's Afterworlds by Scott Westerfield. And I like him. I've read a few things by him, and I asked Lady at the desk, oh, you know, what are you guys going to be giving out? And she gave it to me for free, and the concept seems really cool. So yeah, that's just something. A few of my tips, and I bought this, but City of Heavenly Fire, which is on my list to read. But I want to re-listen to City of Lost Souls before I read this, so I'm a little bit more up to date. And it's read by Molly Sequin, who is Alexis Castle on Castle, so that's really kind of exciting for me. Some of the things I learned about BookOn is try to get there as early as you can. It says it starts at 9, but you need to be there by at least 7. And also really plan yourself and know that you don't have to bring books. If you want to get books signed, like specific books that you have, you bring them, but they always have something to sign, which I didn't know going in. So that's another thing that I learned myself. Bring some type of thing to carry because you're gonna get books. I got at least 12 of them that I didn't plan on getting, so and they do give out book bags and stuff, but I have very, very weak shoulders, so I would definitely try to bring some type of things to get your books home that you're prepared for. And also, it's crowded, so prepare yourself. For the panels, what I did was whenever there was a panel, I tried to get there an hour early, and that worked well for the Holly Black and Danielle Fischel one because they were right after each other, so it was already down in that little section. But the other panels I wanted to go see, I didn't get to go to the Young Editor's Buzz one, but I did get a book after it, so that kind of evened itself out. And I did get to go to the Holly Black and Cassandra Clare one and Danielle Fischel because they were right after each other, which was nice. But yeah, you definitely prepare yourself. It's gonna be a little bit crowded, but yeah, I had a really good time. I will definitely go next year. I'm looking forward to it. And I heard it's moving to Chicago in like 2 years, so that's definitely on my list. But yeah, it was a very good experience. I had a lot of fun. I got a lot of books that I didn't expect, and yeah, so that was my experience at BookOn, and if you guys have any questions or anything I can answer, please ask. I'll try to get back to you in a promptly fashion. Also, right now, I am reading, this will be the next book review I do. It's called The Star Attraction by Alison Sweeney. I'm a big soap opera fan, that will come up, I'm sure, and this is one of the actresses that is on it. She wrote this like 2 years ago. She just came out with a new one. It's called Scared Scriptless. It's like, Hollywood and the look behind the curtain, which I always find so interesting. So this is something that I'm really excited. And it's a really good book. It's like a romantic comedy. So yeah, this will be the first book I review, hopefully, in maybe a few days when I'm done with it. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, just comment below. And I hope to hear from you guys soon. Bye!